Chosen one. A high-level contact is about to relocate you. They spotted your gifts. This is not a coincidence, and it is not an accident. You are here listening to this because something deep within you already knows that change is coming. It is not just an ordinary change, not something you can ignore or dismiss. This is a relocation that carries purpose, that carries destiny, and that carries a divine signal that you have been seen, recognized, and chosen for a higher plan. When powerful connections notice you, when high-level contacts become aware of the gifts within you, it is never casual. It is always orchestrated. The energy around your life begins to shift. Doors that were once closed suddenly open, and places where you felt invisible begin to reveal your presence to the right eyes. Chosen one, your gifts have reached the point where they cannot remain hidden any longer. And because of that, you are being called into a new environment where those gifts will not only be acknowledged, but also activated. And before we go deeper, I encourage you to stay with this message until the very end, because everything shared here carries the energy you need to align with what is unfolding. This is also a sacred moment to release your warmest wishes into the universe. In the comments below, write your most heartfelt wishes along with the number 66. This number carries a vibration of completion and manifestation, a sign that your desires are not just dreams, but seeds ready to bloom. When you write them, you are sending signals into the unseen, charging the universe with your intention, and declaring to existence that you are ready to receive. Chosen one, remember, wishes carry power, and the act of expressing them plants the energy of fulfillment in your path. Now let's return to the depth of this message. When you are relocated by divine instruction, it is never because you are running from something. It is because you are being called towards something greater. The environments you once walked in may no longer be capable of holding your growth. Sometimes the soil that helped you sprout is not the soil that will help you flourish. Relocation is the way the universe, through divine orchestration, ensures that you are planted where your light can shine in its fullest measure. A high-level contact is about to play a role in this shift. Understand, chosen one, that the individuals who recognize you are not ordinary. These are people aligned with your purpose, positioned at the right place and time, able to open paths that you could not access on your own. They are the vessels through which your destiny is pushed forward, but never mistake them as the source. They are instruments. The source of your relocation is divine, and the recognition of your gifts is not by human perception alone, but by divine appointment. You may have wondered why you have felt misplaced for so long. Why the rooms you entered often felt too small. Why the conversations you were part of seemed to shrink around your thoughts. And why the spaces you lived in never quite resonated with the vision within you. This discomfort was not a flaw. It was preparation. It was the signal that you were not meant to remain where you are. Just as a bird cannot remain in the nest once its wings are strong enough to fly, you cannot remain confined to environments that no longer align with your expansion. The recognition of your gifts by a high-level contact is the confirmation that the time of flight has come. You are being noticed because you are ready. You are being relocated because the soil that matches your destiny is calling. Chosen one, relocation is not always physical. Sometimes it is a relocation of mind, a shift in perspective that transports you into new realms of possibility. Sometimes it is emotional, lifting you out of old patterns of fear and into a place of confidence and peace. And yes, sometimes it is geographical, moving you from one place to another. from one community to another, from one level of influence to the next. Whatever form it takes, relocation always means transformation. And when your gifts are spotted, it is because they are needed where you are being sent. What you carry is not meant to be hidden in silence or buried in obscurity. It is meant to be seen, to be used, and to be shared. That is why your path is shifting. You may have noticed unusual signs lately, little disruptions in your routine, small frustrations that no longer make sense, or sudden opportunities that appear out of nowhere. These are whispers of movement, indications that change is not approaching. It has already begun. High-level recognition does not wait for your permission. It begins to unfold whether you feel ready or not. But here's the truth. You are ready. You have been prepared in silence, refined in waiting, and strengthened in isolation. What you thought were delays were actually moments of building. What you thought was rejection was actually redirection. And what you thought was stillness was the quiet construction of your wings. Chosen one, your relocation is proof that the waiting season is over. The eyes that needed to see you have seen you. The gifts that needed to be revealed have been revealed. The timing that needed to align has aligned. When a high-level contact notices you, it is not because they are looking for someone. It is because your energy has risen to a frequency they cannot ignore. You have shifted internally, and the shift has created ripples in the unseen. Those ripples reached the right people, and those people now stand as confirmation that what you carry is unique, rare, and irreplaceable. You cannot be hidden any longer because what is within you was designed to be released. Relocation, therefore, is not a choice. It is destiny unfolding. You are moving into the chapter where your gifts meet the environment that requires them. This is why recognition has come now and not before. The readiness within you has called it forth. And you must understand, chosen one, relocation does not mean comfort. It often begins with discomfort, with a stretching that challenges you to let go of what is familiar. But in that discomfort lies the seed of growth. A plant cannot expand unless the pot is too small, and you cannot expand unless your current environment becomes limiting. This is why the universe allows pressure. It pushes you into motion. The recognition of your gifts and the arrival of high-level contacts is not just to celebrate you, it is to shift you. You are not being relocated just for you, but for the impact you are meant to bring. The new space is not simply a reward, it is an assignment. Where you are going, your presence is needed. The people there are waiting for what you carry. The opportunities aligned there require your unique energy. The doors about to open are designed for your hands alone. And this is why, chosen one, relocation cannot be stopped. Chosen one, as you step further into this unfolding reality, you may feel a mixture of anticipation and hesitation. This is normal. Transformation often carries the weight of uncertainty because it requires a stepping into spaces you have never occupied before. You may notice moments where your heart races, where your thoughts spiral into questions, and where your spirit wonders if you are truly ready. But this is exactly the season that confirms you are prepared. Every challenge, every test, every moment of doubt has been training you to hold the energy of what is coming. You are not being relocated into chaos. You are being moved into alignment. And alignment always feels slightly disorienting at first. That is why patience, awareness, and trust are crucial. As you navigate this energy, you will begin to notice signs of preparation everywhere. Certain doors may close abruptly, relationships may shift, and routines that once felt comfortable may now feel restrictive. These shifts are not punishments. They are indicators that the universe is clearing the path for what is meant for you. High-level contacts notice your gifts not randomly, but in response to the frequency you emit. Your readiness is seen in subtle ways, through your choices, through your resilience, through the clarity of your purpose. You are being observed because you carry potential that cannot be ignored. This recognition is not just validation, it is activation. The moment your gifts are acknowledged, it triggers movement. The universe begins to orchestrate your next chapter in precision. At this point, chosen one, it is essential to anchor yourself while being open to these changes. The relocation you are about to experience is both physical and spiritual, and it requires that you remain centered. Your mind must be calm, your heart must be clear, and your intentions must be pure. As mentioned earlier, one of the most powerful steps you can take in this season is to release your deepest wishes into the universe. Write them in the comments along with 66 as a symbolic affirmation that you are ready to receive. When you do this, you are not merely hoping for outcomes. You are activating energy. You are signaling to the unseen that your readiness is complete and that your desires align with the larger flow of destiny. Your gifts, chosen one, are not ordinary. They have been refined in silence, polished through patience, and strengthened by adversity. High-level contacts notice qualities that others overlook. They recognize subtlety, intelligence, compassion, and vision. These are the indicators that someone is ready to be elevated. You may not always see the significance immediately, but every detail of your preparation is being cataloged. Every action you take is observed, and every choice you make contributes to the energy that signals your readiness. This is why the awareness of your gifts by powerful forces is not accidental. It is a mirror of the internal growth you have achieved in solitude. As relocation approaches, you may encounter moments of internal resistance. Old patterns, limiting beliefs, or the fear of the unknown may attempt to anchor you back to comfort zones. Recognize these moments for what they are: temporary obstacles designed to measure your commitment to growth. The universe tests the readiness of those it relocates, ensuring that only those who are willing to step fully into their purpose will be moved. Chosen one. Every hesitation you feel is not a sign of weakness. It is an invitation to reaffirm your alignment, to consciously choose to move forward with intention and courage. This internal agreement with destiny is what accelerates the physical manifestation of your relocation. Another sign of impending relocation is an increasing sense of urgency in your environment. Opportunities that once seemed distant now appear suddenly. Messages, connections, or invitations may arrive that feel too precise to be coincidence. These are confirmations from the universe that your gifts are being seen and that the shift is imminent. You may feel the weight of anticipation, a sense of pressure that heightens your awareness. Do not mistake this as anxiety. It is simply the energy of acceleration. The moment your gifts are acknowledged by those who hold the keys to your next chapter, the pace of your life shifts. What once moved slowly now begins to unfold rapidly, as though the universe has pressed play on your destiny. Chosen one, as you step further into this reality, you may begin to feel the magnetic pull toward new experiences. Certain places, people, or situations may feel irresistible. This pull is not random. It is the alignment of your gifts with the environments that will allow them to flourish. The high-level contacts who have noticed you are catalysts, but the spaces they connect you to are the soil for your growth. Your role is to recognize these alignments and to act with discernment. You are being relocated not because someone else decides your path, but because your energy has called forth the exact circumstances you need to activate your gifts at the highest level. This process of recognition and relocation also strengthens your confidence. Suddenly, you realize that the value within you is undeniable. The validation from those who have the vision to recognize you reinforces the truth that you are not ordinary, that your gifts carry weight, and that your contribution is necessary. Chosen one. This confidence is not arrogance, it is clarity. It is the awareness that your presence, your abilities, and your purpose have a place in the larger unfolding of destiny. With this recognition comes responsibility, but also empowerment. The universe is entrusting you with a role that only you can fulfill, and your movement into the next phase is a preparation for that responsibility. Chosen one, as you move deeper into this unfolding reality, you will notice that your awareness begins to expand. Subtle cues that once went unnoticed now become clear. The universe speaks to you in whispers, signs, and synchronicities, and your ability to interpret these signals is what determines how smoothly the relocation unfolds. Every encounter, every coincidence, and every shift in your environment is a reflection of alignment. Those who are ready see the connections. Those who are not remain in the fog of distraction. This is why being noticed by a high-level contact is so powerful. It acts as a bridge between your current state and the next level of existence. At times, chosen one, this acceleration may feel overwhelming. You may feel pressure as though your life is moving faster than you can process. The awareness that your gifts have been seen, combined with the expectation of change, can trigger uncertainty or fear. But these feelings are not indicators of failure. They are proof that you are entering a higher frequency of existence. The universe does not relocate those who cannot handle the energy of expansion. You are being prepared for a level of influence, responsibility, and impact that requires courage, clarity, and unwavering focus. Each moment of tension is a sign of growth, a signal that you are exactly where you are supposed to be. Your relocation will also bring new networks and connections. High-level contacts often act as gateways to communities, opportunities, and relationships that are uniquely aligned with your gifts. These connections are not superficial. They are energetic mirrors that reflect the purpose and value within you. As you engage with these new circles, you will begin to see patterns and pathways that were previously invisible. The people you encounter will not only recognize your talents, but will also amplify them, providing platforms and channels for your gifts to reach wider spheres of influence. Chosen one. This is why recognition by those with vision is transformative. It opens doors that were previously inaccessible. It is important to remember that relocation is a process, not an event. The energy that initiates your move will continue to unfold in layers, gradually revealing the full extent of the opportunities available to you. Each step you take, no matter how small, contributes to the activation of your gifts. Patience is crucial, but so is intentionality. Do not be passive. Engage with the signals, act on inspiration, and remain vigilant for the paths that resonate with your purpose. The universe is not simply moving you, it is inviting you to participate actively in your own transformation. Chosen one. as this transition unfolds, you may encounter unexpected resistance. Old environments, limiting beliefs, and habitual patterns may attempt to hold you back. You may feel pulled between familiarity and the unknown, between comfort and growth. Recognize these moments as tests of alignment. The resistance is a reflection of attachment to the old, not a barrier to the new. By releasing what no longer serves you, you create space for your gifts to be fully expressed. Those who cling to the past will remain there. Those who embrace movement will rise into their intended place. Your relocation is a clearing, a preparation for the manifestation of your true potential. The recognition of your gifts is not solely about validation. It is an invitation to step into your power. High-level contacts see what others cannot. They perceive potential, alignment, and readiness. When you are noticed, it is because the universe has determined that your energy is ready to interact with higher levels of reality. You are being positioned where your impact can be exponential, where your voice can reach those who need to hear it, and where your presence can catalyze change. This is not a reward. It is a responsibility. Chosen one, you are being entrusted with the next phase of your life, and with that comes the call to step fully into the gifts you have been cultivating. As relocation progresses, you may also experience a heightened sense of intuition. The more aligned you become, the more the subtle currents of guidance become apparent. You may receive insights, inspirations, or sudden clarity about your purpose and direction. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. The energy of your gifts being recognized interacts with the energy of the environments you are moving toward, creating synchronicities that direct your steps. Trust these moments, chosen one. They are the markers of your path, the invisible hands guiding you toward spaces where your talents can flourish. Finally, understand that being spotted and relocated is a demonstration of the universe's intelligence. It is not arbitrary or random. Every timing, every person, and every door is orchestrated to bring you closer to your highest expression. The gifts you carry are unique, and the spaces you are entering are designed to amplify them. Chosen one, your recognition is not just a personal milestone, it is a cosmic signal. It is proof that when preparation meets opportunity, destiny moves forward in ways that cannot be stopped. Embrace this process, trust the journey, and allow the energy around your gifts to guide you seamlessly into the next chapter of your life. Chosen one, as relocation unfolds, you will begin to notice how every part of your life begins to align with your purpose. The spaces you inhabit, the people you meet, and the opportunities that arise all begin to resonate with the frequency of your gifts. This is not coincidence. It is deliberate orchestration. The high-level contact who recognized you is acting as a catalyst, connecting you to the environments, resources, and networks that will magnify your potential. You are entering a season where alignment dictates acceleration. What once felt impossible or out of reach will now become attainable, and your gifts will finally meet the platforms they deserve. It is important to understand that this relocation is as much about internal growth as it is about external movement. Your inner world, the clarity of your mind, the strength of your heart, and the purity of your intentions will determine how effectively you navigate this new phase. Challenges may arise to test your discernment, patience, and focus. You may be presented with opportunities that seem appealing, but are misaligned with your purpose. High-level recognition does not guarantee smooth sailing. It guarantees visibility. Visibility requires responsibility. The way you respond to this exposure will determine the trajectory of your journey. Chosen one, this is the season to refine your awareness and strengthen your ability to act decisively in alignment with your gifts. As you step further into this chapter, you may experience moments of disorientation. Suddenly, environments that once felt secure may seem restrictive, and familiar patterns may no longer serve your growth. This is intentional. Relocation demands that you release attachment to comfort, certainty, and predictability. The universe, through the recognition of your gifts, is urging you to expand beyond limitations. The high-level contact who has noticed you is a mirror reflecting your readiness to evolve. The energy you have cultivated within yourself is now being matched by the energy of the opportunities ahead. This synchronicity is the mechanism through which your gifts will flourish in their fullest capacity. Chosen one, the next phase will also test your capacity to manage influence. As your relocation becomes tangible, your visibility increases, and with it comes attention from individuals and communities who recognize your value. Some will align with your purpose, amplifying your efforts and contributing to your growth. Others may attempt to distract, manipulate, or derail your progress. This is why discernment is critical. Your gifts have been noticed, and your path is being elevated, but not every hand extended is meant to guide you. Learn to recognize genuine alignment versus superficial interest. Your relocation will only fulfill its highest potential when you move with awareness, integrity, and clarity of purpose. In addition, chosen one, you will notice a deepening of your intuition as relocation progresses. The more attuned you become to the signals around you, the more clearly you will discern the correct paths, the right partnerships, and the ideal environments for your gifts. These insights may manifest as subtle nudges, sudden clarity, or unexpected opportunities. Do not ignore these cues. They are confirmations that your internal alignment is being matched by the external reality. Every decision made in resonance with your intuition accelerates your ability to integrate fully into the spaces you are being called toward. This is why preparation, self-awareness, and spiritual attentiveness are paramount. The recognition of your gifts by a high-level contact also brings a heightened sense of purpose. You are not being relocated arbitrarily. Every step is designed to place you where your talents can have maximum impact. Chosen one, understand that your journey is both personal and collective. Your relocation serves a broader purpose. It positions you to contribute, influence, and create change in ways that are beyond the ordinary. This is the hidden dimension of being seen. It is not only acknowledgement, but also activation. Every door that opens, every opportunity that surfaces, and every connection that forms is part of the orchestration that allows your gifts to be expressed fully and strategically. Finally, chosen one, relocation carries with it a transformative energy that touches every aspect of your existence. Physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual dimensions are all engaged as you transition into your new reality. You may feel waves of excitement, trepidation, anticipation, or even doubt. These fluctuations are natural. They are part of the recalibration required to integrate the power, visibility, and responsibility that comes with your gifts being recognized. Trust the process. Your gifts have been spotted. Your relocation is underway. And every experience you encounter along the way is designed to elevate you into the destiny that has been waiting for you all along. Chosen one, as you move further into this phase of relocation, it becomes essential to embrace the full scope of your gifts. Recognition by a high-level contact is only the beginning. The true activation comes when you consciously step into your power. Your abilities, talents, and insights are no longer hidden. They are now visible, amplified, and required. This is the moment to shed hesitation, doubt, and fear, and to align fully with the energy that is flowing toward you. Every action you take from this point forward carries a weight of influence. Your presence, your decisions, and your expressions have far-reaching consequences, and the universe is watching how you respond to the visibility of your gifts. It is normal to encounter moments of uncertainty as you step into this expanded reality. The transition from preparation to activation often feels destabilizing. Old routines may no longer serve, familiar relationships may shift, and the environments you once relied on may no longer align with your purpose. These experiences are not setbacks, they are recalibrations. The energy of relocation is designed to stretch your awareness, challenge your perceptions, and awaken latent potential. Chosen one, discomfort in this process is a signal of growth. It is proof that you are stepping beyond limitation and stepping into a space where your gifts can impact at a higher level than ever before. As you navigate this transformation, discernment becomes a critical tool. The people, places, and opportunities that intersect your path will vary in alignment and intent. Some will support your evolution, while others may present distractions or false promises. Recognition of your gifts does not automatically guarantee flawless navigation. It requires conscious choice. Learn to listen to your intuition, to honor the signals within your spirit, and to act in alignment with your higher purpose. Every step taken in conscious awareness strengthens your connection to the forces orchestrating your relocation and ensures that your talents are applied where they can create the greatest resonance. As you continue to move with clarity and purpose, every decision, every step, and every alignment will compound the impact of your gifts. The universe will respond to your conscious actions, opening doors that were previously unseen and connecting you with energies and opportunities that resonate with your highest potential. Chosen one. By honoring your intuition and remaining true to your path, you ensure that your relocation not only fulfills your destiny, but also amplifies the power and purpose embedded within you. Every moment of awareness becomes a bridge between where you are now and the extraordinary reality that awaits.